Good morning. How was everyone's Halloween? It is Monday. It's about 11 o'clock right now. I actually have a meeting at work here soon, but I decided to take a little break. We don't have a whole lot planned this week, but my husband actually took off on Halloween to go trick-or-treating with the kids, but then they literally swapped it at the last minute to make it on Wednesday instead of Thursday, whatever. One thing that does mean though is that his paycheck next time is probably gonna be a little bit less because he gets shifted for working, and that's one shift where he wasn't working. The good thing is though, is that recently they kind of restructured their system to give him more on the hour instead of shift diff. So it's like bittersweet, but it also is like if he takes PTO, he's not relying so much on shift diff. So that's a good thing. My husband is actually at the grocery store right now and getting me some snacks, like especially the pumpkin cake is gonna be out of season here in like the next month. Gotta take advantage. I think that we're gonna open our first Roth IRA. I think it's gonna be in my husband's name since mine is in the 401k. Roth 401k is in my name. Not that it really matters that much, but I just figured that since the 401k was in my name, I'm like, you probably want something in your name. So we're gonna do that soon. Obviously, we're not gonna be contributing to it that much, but that's something that I think we're gonna do this week. So yeah, that's exciting. But I'm gonna get back to work soon for this meeting that probably could be an email, to be honest with you, as usual. Guys, I'm really frustrated right now because you want to know something? We have to work 40 hours a week, 8 hours a day. I have to work 8 to 4:30 and I get a 30-minute lunch. Like, it's rushing when I'm at home working 30 minutes. Like, I'm rushing. So let alone when I used to be in the building, I literally had like 10 to 15 minutes to eat my food. It took 5 minutes to walk to the like cafeteria area. Like, you have to warm up your food. You have to find a place, walk some more because it was such a big place. 5 minutes to walk back. Like, so when I have something needing to be done, like an appointment, or for one of my kids, in this case, I'd like my son to be seen at the dentist again. And then I'm like, okay, it's time for lunch. Let me hurry up and let me call them real quick while I have this 30-minute lunch. And they're closed for lunch. They're closed. They're closed for lunch. Like, it's impossible. Like, you wonder why people like go crazy and like why people break down and have panic attacks and like all these things and just can't handle it. But people want to call you lazy if you don't want to work 8 hours a week or 8 hours a day while you're trying to manage a household with kids, with yourself, like all the things that you need to do. And it drives me crazy. But you know what? Someone here on YouTube told me to start using the contact us form, like trying that and just trying to wait for them to get back with you. And like, I'm about to just do that because I'm so like frustrated. What are you gonna do? I have about 20 minutes left until my lunch is over. I just warmed it up. It's just really frustrating and there's nothing I can do about it. Just literally clocked out of work, came straight upstairs to change my clothes because we're about to go on a walk. Like, literally, there's anywhere I'd rather be than clocked into work. I'm trying to get some exercise because I feel like, I mean, based off the scale alone, let alone my body, I could tell that I have gained a few pounds. And then I looked at the scale and I was like, ooh. So yeah, I just want to stay fit. If you guys have been around for a while, you know, I used to be a little bit of a big girl and I want to keep the weight off. I need to start exercising a little bit more. So, about to drag everybody on a walk.
I got my hair cut.
Yay! You didn't scream and fight Dad this time? It is Tuesday. I have like another hour left to my work day. Work hasn't been so bad today. My manager messaged me and thanked me for sharing my expertise, and he loved my engagement. So there you go. Okay, put some respect on it. Anyway, trying to go on walks now. I don't know, it's easier I feel like when we can all go. Yesterday was successful. When I clock out today in an hour, we're gonna go on another walk and then we're gonna watch election results all night long. We're gonna try if we can stay awake. Dennis just went to get Eli from the bus. They'll be back any moment now. What did you vote about? Did you vote or not?
Not.
Some people at the intermediate school voted for candy.
Candy, huh?
Some people.
Sounds like a good candidate.
Who are the names?
How's your day at school?
Good.
What'd you do?
We had a busy Day for election day today.
Election day? What did you do for election day?
We just got a magazine.
That's it?
We also got our vote cards.
What's on the vote cards?
Our name, our age, grade.
They tell you who's running for president?
Yeah.
Who? Not who we told you, but at school. Not sure. I know. Hey, Creedon. What'd you do today? Did you get a haircut? Did you like it? He's just...
Shy, camera shy.
What's for dinner, kids?
Pizza, fries.
Fries. Creedon, that's not dinner.
No, he had P&J for lunch, so he's eating fries for dinner. Hey, look at them.
Hey, close your mouth when you chew. So, guys, who's gonna win the election tonight?
I don't know.
You don't know? Creedon, what's your favorite dinner to eat?
Fries.
Fries. Are you sure? Not peanut butter and jelly?
Oreos.
Oreos?
Yeah.
No Oreos.
I want yeah, I want Oreos.
Only 2 Oreos left.
Can I get some?
What's the magic word?
The magic gravity. Gravity, yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Starts with a P.
P. You got it? I don't know what it's called. You got it.
Starts with a P.
Yeah, P.
Ends with
Oreo.
an E.
I don't know.
L.
That's Oreo. Candy.
E.
Candy. Candy. Please.
What's the magic word?
A please. The magic word is please. Please. Yeah.
Now what do you say?
Thank you. Thank you.
So right now, Dennis is giving the kids a bath. I definitely should have did my hair over the weekend, and I didn't. And right now it is what it is because it's not getting done. I don't know when it's going to get done. But we're about to be posted on the couch for the unforeseeable future after the kids go to bed, watching the election results roll in. I am craving some Cinnabon. Like, I did get my cake, my nothing but cake, pumpkin, and I did eat that, and now I'm wishing I got 2. But they do give you the coupon if you do the survey. I wonder, is it like that everywhere? If you go to Nothing But Cake, do they give you a survey on your receipt where you can get a buy one get one free next time? So honestly, I might get Cinnabon like next weekend. We'll see. Taking a sick day today because I am sick to my stomach. I'm sick. I'm so sick. I'm sick. I don't know why racism, homophobia, staging a coup, like trying to get your vice president to not certify the election results, even though all investigations said there was no fraud. January 6th, I don't know why all of these things weren't a deal breaker. Getting held civilly liable for assault. I don't know, because it's the principle that all of these things are okay. Like, that's what people are teaching their kids. That's what I have to tell my kids. Like, oh yeah, he's president because I know we have to mute the TV every single time he comes on because he's constantly spewing hate. Nothing else comes out except for that. But this is what America wants. So, I don't know. I'm just so sick. I would knock this mortgage payout journey back a few months if it meant this didn't happen. I definitely cried harder today than I did in 2016. So, and some people say, oh, no, it's okay. Like, what happened the first time? Nothing's gonna happen. Like, this is different. This is letting RFK be in charge of, what did he say? Women, their health, something. RFK. If you're wondering, women, who is gonna be in charge of our health, Donald Trump says RFK Jr. will be in charge of women's health. Quote, do whatever you want. This is the same person that assaulted the babysitter of his kids, and to this day won't confirm or deny what was alleged, by the way, and also said his answer to it, what he would say. I said in my announcement speech that I have so many skeletons in my closet that if they could all vote, I could run for king of the world. And that's who's going to be responsible for women's health. That's what y'all want, right? So yeah, I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm so sick. But there's nothing I can do, you know, honestly. Obviously. The empath in me feels so bad for her. Sad for like all the people that work tirelessly. Like honestly, I know that it's been 4 years, but I just don't feel like there was this much social media presence and influence to be on the right side of history. People were like literally doing phone banks from their home to call voters. Like granted, even when I was a kid, me and my mom, we canvassed for Obama. I remember walking door to door for Obama. So that was awesome. But I just feel like this has just been different, you know? As soon as Biden dropped out and then she took over, all the money that was raised within like 24 hours. So I'm extremely sad. I'm heartbroken. I'm so sick, but there's nothing I can do. So that's just my life now. I hope that things aren't impacted. Like, I hope that this isn't too bad. I hope that, like, so many people don't die because Obama had a pandemic process in place that he gave to Trump before he left. And what happened? Unfortunately, a lot of people passed away from COVID. Anyway, nothing I can do, but that's how I'm feeling today. I'm gonna be home. I'm going to just probably be on the couch, and it is what it is. Another 4 years. 2025 to 2029. That's so nuts, man. You know what's crazy is that when I became a mom, he was president, and I was like, that's awful. Born under Trump. But here we are. Honestly, I need to stop crying because my eyes get so tired that I can't even barely open them. How you feeling today?
Really disappointed and worried about the future. And more disappointed that people are putting gas prices and inflation over freedom and women's rights, and not caring about electing a rapist and a felon. Says a lot about this country.
Yeah, that's the most disappointing part. It's like none of these terrible things are a deal breaker to you.
Yep, people don't seem to care.
Doesn't make sense.
Nope.
So yesterday, obviously, was pretty emotional. Yeah, I definitely took off yesterday and cleaned a lot, relaxed. Honestly, I was cleaning and like doing other things, and time just went so fast. It just gets away from here. Like, did my hair a little bit.
Hey, Mommy, you're making GI.
Oh yeah. So I just made peanut butter and jelly for me and Creed, and back to work now. But of course, I am a human before I'm an employee, so it's hard to focus, to be honest with you. I think this is going to be something that takes more than a day to get past. It's funny because I didn't want to buy any like things that were based off of like her campaign, and there is a thing that was like circulating on TikTok that was like probably has like millions of views, where it's her giving some type of speech and she's like, "You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?" And so people were like buying stuff with coconut trees on it in support of her. Anyway, point is that I had never bought anything because I'm like, what if she doesn't win? I don't want to like buy stuff and like waste money. But now that she has lost, I feel like I still want to, just because it being like a whole movement, you know, everyone trying so hard to get her elected and just campaigning, volunteering, everything. Now that she is not going to be president, it's like, I don't really care that she didn't win. I still want just something as that moment in time, and then just to forever be like, wow, you know, what could have been. And just also protesting, rejecting the other side 100%. And granted, it's not just about, oh, we have a difference of opinions. We know it's not about that. It's one thing if it's like the Republican Party and we have a difference of viewpoints. Like, I totally get that. There's a difference of opinions, and then there's Donald Trump. And it's more than that completely. Like, if it was anyone else running in that party, I would not be as emotional and upset as I am. Like, I wouldn't care. It's just like, whatever. It's all the things that he has promised he's going to do. It's what he stands for. It's the person that he is. And all of those things that I just want nothing to do with it, I just completely denounce. And obviously I've already tried to explain, but yeah. So I think I'm gonna look on Etsy and just try to find some things like exactly what I'm looking for. I used to have this bumper sticker after he won the first time in 2016, 2017 that just said "Love Trumps Hate." It was just one of those things that was subtle, and it was just like, it could be so many things. That could be the meaning, but I know the meaning, and probably other people who really followed her knew the meaning. But yeah, so I definitely want to get some stuff. I miss that little car that I had that bumper sticker on, and it was very sturdy. It stayed on for a long time. So, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna buy some stuff for just in support of all that, and just kind of my own, being my own person, because and just standing for what I believe in, which is everything that he is not. Still just in disbelief, obviously. I'm just going to take it day by day. Obviously, I hope that everything is successful. I hope all the stuff that he claimed he was going to do, I hope he doesn't do those things, and I hope it was all talk, like all of his supporters claim that it is, because it's really bad, you know? I remember him even talking about, I remember the governor of California talking about how he was saying that he was going to stop funding, I forget what exactly he was mad about, basically for the wildfires that they have in California, saying that if they didn't do something, that he was going to cut funding for the wildfire relief. So I just hope that it is not what he states he was. I hope that he was lying. I hope that all these things don't happen. I do. I obviously want our country to succeed. But yeah, I hope all those things don't happen. Obviously, I have to deal with everything that happens to this country. So there's a lot of things that have been rumored that we all hope are rumors, that they all claim are rumors. So we'll see. I think that this is a major L for our country. Anyone who's watching this that's outside of our country, please believe that not all of us root for him. It's truly, and I believe this wholeheartedly, it is a political cult. He can do no wrong in their eyes. I wholeheartedly believe that no matter what he does, he can do no wrong in their eyes. I remember the naive me that whenever the audio leaked from I forget what show he was going on, the infamous grabber by the audio, I remember thinking, oh my God, this is crazy. This is terrible. Like, this is going to hurt him. Like me, I'm the dummy who thought that, because nothing happened in result of that. Anytime something comes out about him, I don't bat an eye. I know that no matter what it is, they're not going to defer away from him, because it's a political cult. That's what that is. I actually saw a video recently of someone who was at January 6th who got arrested, convicted, and afterwards had something happen that she realized that what it was, turned away from it. Good for her. I'm gonna put that link in the description if you want to watch it. She was trying to tell someone else who was at January 6th, like, you're in a cult. You're in a cult. I was, and you are now in a cult. Obviously, no one can see themselves outside of that. Obviously, they won't admit that. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with here. If you haven't seen Handmaid's Tale, that's what, like, I know it's a show, but it's so realistic. And a lot of things that have happened, I truly just I could see it. I could see it. That just makes me want to cry. Like, I could see it before. And now, after all the things that have been said on this campaign, just all the things that have been said on this campaign, it's worse. And then obviously once Roe v. Wade was overturned, I think that was the year I was another handmaid for Halloween. It's just, I hope that all these things don't happen. I'm terrified for just so many people. I can't remember this girl's name. I want to say her last name was Hadley, and she was at the DNC. She told her story about how her father did terrible, you can guess what, things to her as a child for a very long time. Ended up herself with a child as a child due to that. Stuff like that just really gets to me because I also suffered with things as a child. And so it was very hard to watch, but it was very necessary. And I'm just so sorry that even her story, or just all these stories, these women talking about how they were turned away from medical care because of the law, all of that breaks my heart. And I just hate that it wasn't enough. No matter what, yeah, like women just not making it, you know? So, yeah, that's what we're up against. And not to mention things that he talks about doing, police getting immunity. Like, why would you even want to? You have to ask yourself, why would you even want to put that into play? First of all, how hard is it for a police officer to get convicted for something that they've done wrong? Yeah, how hard is it for them to even get convicted? So why do you want to give them immunity if they've done something wrong and actually been convicted? Think about all the people who do bad things as cops and don't get held responsible for that. They're not held accountable. So the very few of that pool of people, of police officers who do terrible things and are never held responsible for it, and the amount that's actually convicted, and you want to give them immunity. Anyway, I could talk about this for hours, but I won't. It's just terrible. And I'll say that if you're someone who couldn't put the rumors aside to not vote for her and say, oh, I don't like both of them. I had someone say to me, I didn't vote for either of them. First, they wouldn't tell me, they were being very vague. And I'm like, did you vote for him? No, I didn't, but I don't think I should have to answer that. I don't understand why I'd have to answer that to be your friend. That's not fair. Yes, it is. Why would I want to be friends with somebody who votes for all of these things? Because, I don't like her, and I don't like how the Democrats are controlling all this stuff because they let Kamala just take over. We voted for her. People who say we didn't vote for her, we did. When you vote for Joe Biden, you also vote for a vice president in the event that a president cannot hold office. You all said he wasn't capable of holding office. He was so incoherent. So he wasn't capable. But then once the vice president steps up, it's an issue. Make it make sense. Anyway, yeah. So for people who just said, I don't really get what the big deal is if someone did vote for them. Goodbye. Please. There's no explaining it to other people. Like I said already, there's no changing these people's minds. So I don't even try anymore. But yeah, it's unfortunate. It is what it is, and this is what we have to live with. It is Friday, and I am heading towards Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Made it to another week and Friday. Rewarding myself, and if you haven't rewarded yourself, 100% do, because it's been a tough week for some of us. One thing about this time change though is that now I have to, if I want to leave the house after I get off of work, I have to go out when it's almost dark, and I literally hate driving in the dark. I hate it. But I get off work at 4:30 and the sun is setting at 5:19 today, so I don't know. I might just start going out on Saturday and that's it. I don't know. Unbelievable week, honestly. I was always cautiously optimistic, but still just, I must not have been. Like, I must have been overly optimistic, because otherwise I feel like it wouldn't have hurt as bad, right? I don't think so. I think actually it just hurt so bad just because, like, it finally sunk in and it was just, like, so devastating. So, the sun. Do what you gotta do to treat yourself. And comment what you guys think about tariffs. Like, truly, all you have to do is research it and you'll see what they actually are. So let me know what you guys think about that. I think hopefully it'll lower spending. People will stop buying stuff they don't need. There's gonna be more money. I just checked the tropical smoothie app and it looks like they are giving a free smoothie with an entree, so we'll see how that goes. This was a moment in time, you know? I don't even want to forget it. I don't care if she lost. Like, it was still a huge deal for me, for so many people. So I'm gonna get a coconut tree and just never forget this moment, you know, of what could have been, what I'm not gonna say what almost was, because I know there's some haters watching. But anyway, she came so far. She raised like $1 billion on her campaign, and she only was campaigning for like a little bit more than 3 months. Like, we were standing with her. We were so ready for our first woman president again. Oh, it makes me so upset because I just saw so many pictures, like, while the campaign was going on, like, with people saying, I'm voting for her, the first woman president, which is weird because I thought I was in 2016. And honestly, misogyny will always prevail. Racism will always prevail. Unfortunately, people just not respecting women will always prevail. It's unfortunate. That's where we're at as a society, and maybe we'll never leave that area. Maybe we'll never get away from it. Who knows? Who knows? We've come really far, but we also have so far to go, and I just don't know what it's going to take with a lot of things. But at Tropical Smoothie now, I'm going to order food and get some me time before I head back home in the dark. Bye-bye.